Why does it feel like every shocking event in our world turns into a war online before the truth even arrives? Why does one headline splinter into 100 arguments, each angrier than the last? Why does the very moment we need clarity the most become the moment we get chaos instead? It's not an accident, it's amplification. Algorithms don't reward truth, they reward attention. And the quickest way to hijack your attention isn't facts, it's fire, fear, anger, outrage. Outrage spreads faster than reason. Outrage is addictive. And in a world built on algorithms, outrage is currency.
And if outrage is currency, then your mind is the marketplace.
Every shocking political event, an assassination, a scandal, a tragedy, gets transformed instantly into content. Clips ripped out of context, headlines sharpened like knives, memes crafted not to inform, but to inflame. Before the body is cold, before the facts are verified, before the dust has settled, your feed is already weaponized against you, and you don't even choose it. It chooses you. The algorithm knows what makes you pause, what makes you rage, what makes you click. It studies your every hesitation. Then it serves you a plate of emotional landmines, knowing exactly which ones you'll step on. This is not information. This is psychological manipulation disguised as news. And the more we consume it, the more it consumes us. Think about the last shocking event you saw. Did you wait for the facts? Or did you feel your body tense, your pulse quicken, your fingers itch to share or comment? Be honest, because by the time the truth arrives, you've already absorbed the framing. You've already picked a side.
That's the trick. They don't need to control the truth. They just need to control the timing.
And timing belongs to algorithms. Speed over accuracy. Sensation over substance. They don't care if the claim is true. They care if it spreads. And the claims that spread fastest are always the most loaded. Fear, anger, blame. False or exaggerated claims travel faster because they are designed to trigger. A headline that whispers, "We don't know yet," dies in the feed. But a headline that screams, "They're coming for you," dominates the feed. And in that domination, hatred multiplies. And once hatred multiplies, you don't need truth anymore. You just need fuel. Memes, sound bites, outrage clips. They spread like wildfire, searing themselves into the collective mind. And before you realize it, the narrative is cemented. Not by facts, but by sheer repetition. That's the danger of amplification. Politicians know this. Media knows this. Influencers know this. They exploit it because they know something ancient about the human mind. Once a story sticks emotionally, facts rarely change it. People don't cling to truth. They cling to feelings.
And feelings, once weaponized, are harder to disarm than any gun.
That's why social media feels like a battlefield. Not because we're debating ideas, but because we're drowning in emotional triggers. It's a war for your nervous system. Every post is a bullet of fear, every meme a grenade of mockery, every trending sound a siren pulling you deeper into outrage. And here's where the Stoics enter. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The Stoics knew long before algorithms that the external world would always be noisy, chaotic, manipulative. The only true defense is mastery over your own reactions. Because if you don't master your reactions, someone else will. Look, algorithms are not evil machines plotting against you. They are mirrors. They amplify what we reward. They serve us the diet we keep choosing. If anger dominates the feed, it's because anger dominates our clicks. If fear dominates the headlines, it's because fear dominates our attention. But here's the truth. The diet you consume becomes the person you become. Feed yourself outrage, you become outrage. Feed yourself fear, you become fear. Feed yourself division, you become divided.
And a divided people are easy to control.
This is why amplification is the perfect tool of power. Leaders no longer need to censor you. They just need to drown you. Drown you in so much noise, so much rage, so much content that you stop asking questions. You stop waiting for facts. You stop thinking. You just feel, react, share, obey. But here's the paradox. The very tool used to divide us can also unite us. Algorithms reward engagement. If millions chose clarity over outrage, compassion over hatred, unity over division, algorithms would amplify that instead. The battlefield is brutal, but it's not unchangeable. The real question is, will you let algorithms use you or will you use them? Every time you pause before sharing, you weaken their control. Every time you demand evidence before outrage, you reclaim your freedom. Every time you refuse the bait of anger, you make yourself ungovernable by fear. That's stoicism in the age of algorithms. Not detachment, but discipline. Not silence, but sovereignty.
They don't fear your anger, they fear your clarity.
So remember this. Amplification via algorithms will not stop. Shocking events will keep being weaponized. Outrage will keep being profitable. Hatred will keep multiplying. That's the reality of the system we live in. But the question, the only question, is whether you will multiply it too. Whether you will be another echo in the chamber, another soldier in the outrage army. Or whether you will be the rare one, the clear one, the disciplined one, who breaks the chain. They will keep trying to hijack your emotions. But your emotions are yours. They will keep feeding you frames before facts. But your mind is yours. They will keep multiplying hatred. But your soul, your virtue, your clarity, your humanity, that is yours. And no algorithm can take it unless you hand it over. Because in the end, amplification doesn't just spread what they want, it spreads who we are. And if we choose to be divided, that's what multiplies. But if we choose clarity, courage, and compassion, that's what multiplies. So ask yourself, what are you amplifying? Because amplification is not neutral. Amplification shapes the world, and hatred only multiplies if we let it. Subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for the next episode. Thanks for being here with the Stoic Quotient, where ancient strength meets modern life.